Hello there, and welcome to Alvarez's Diecast Customs. Now today we're going to be working on this Hot Wheels Morris Mini Cooper. It's in the racing livery on here. Really not keen on the design of it though, with the Hot Wheels logos down the sides of it. But overall it's a really nice casting. Definitely something I wanted to work on. So let's take a closer look at it. Yeah, pretty cool. Got some nice castings to it as well. Details and whatnot there. Chrome base. Already taken the time to drill the posts out on it. Start off with a 2mm drill bit and then work up to a 5mm to remove the main piece of the head off, and then I use these 5mm self-tapping screws to screw into the post. So we'll just pop that off. Yeah, we'll have to do something about that chrome base, get that painted up. There's the interior piece, is in the racing interior of the single seat on the right hand side. Some nice little details in there with the fire extinguisher and whatnot there. Window piece, just typical sort of coloured plastic that they use. Luckily it's in the transparent blue, so that's not a bad colour at all. There's the body. Yeah, some good little casting details there. A post that runs directly through the middle there, and you can see it through the windows. Not much we can do with that. Just go about removing these wheels now. Just use these side cutters and just clip the little teeth off that hold it in place. The wheels literally just pop out once you've clipped one or two of those teeth off. Not bad wheels, but we will be switching those around. There's that body, we'll go get that paint stripped. So we're going to go sort out those wheels, so we've gone to see our goddess, Supersonica, and see what she can do with us. Give her these old wheels. Oh, nice. Let's take a closer look at them. Nice. Ah, these are very nice. Perfect for that Mini Cooper. Really nice. Thanks for that. So we've gone and stripped the paint already, popped it in a pot of paint stripper, left it in there for about an hour, then ran it under a tap and scraped the paint off with an old toothbrush, and this is what you're left with. I did go over the body with a quick wire brush. So I'll just be using this fine diamond file to clean up the body with some of the casting lines that usually come with them. Just clean all this up. One of the things I always do with all my customs is just go around filing the edges, sharpen everything up. There we go. I also quickly went over it with some fine emery paper as well. It's all ready for paint now. So I've gone and painted it, done a classic sort of Mini Cooper livery, the metallic green and the white roof. I initially painted it in primer, straight out of a spray can, and then sprayed the green metallic on top as well, which was straight out of a spray can. And I also masked off the roof and painted that in white, with white from a spray can also. So just be adding some extra details using this silver Sharpie. Just be adding the tail lights on here. Just taking my time doing these. There's also the front indicator lights on there. Just add those in. And these fuel filler caps. Also just do the chassis as well, just pick out some details on that with the silver Sharpie. There's the brake discs as well. Now with the interior piece, I went over that with the primer spray, and now I'm just going to go over it with some Revell silver. Just cover the whole interior with this, other than the seat. You also notice as well, when you place the interior piece on the chassis, you can just about see a little foothold there. So we're just going to go paint that in the interior colour as well. There you go. Filled that in. Now with the seat, we're just going to be painting that matte black. These are all Revell paints that I like to use. They're acrylic based, so very easy to work with. If you make mistakes, you can just use some water to clean it up. Now with the headlights on this, I'm literally just going to be using a toothpick and dropping some white paint into them. The white paint I use is from Citadel, also an acrylic based paint. You just use water to clean the brushes and any mistakes. I prefer to use acrylic based paints because they're just a lot easier to work with and a lot cleaner, and the drying times are considerably less than they are for enamel paints. Now on the tail lights, I'm using some Tamiya acrylic clear red on top of the silver paint. Very carefully trying to maintain sort of a silver sort of rim around the edge of them. And there we go. I've left the top bits clear for the time being because I will go over those with some orange for the indicators. Now the interior, I've gone ahead and done some extra detailing here with some more Tamiya clears, and I've also added some extra details using some different coloured Sharpies like bronze and gold. Just going to go over the base here with some Nuln oil as well, and over the wheels just add some more details. Really like using this Nuln oil on my builds. Really highlights a lot of the details that would usually be hidden. So onto the body again, using this Molotow liquid chrome pen and just picking out a lot of the chrome details on the body. Just go around the headlight rims here. And also I want to go around the window sills as well, picking all that out in chrome. Looking good. So I've gone and painted everything in the meantime with a clear coat, and now we're ready to put it back together. There's our window piece, didn't do anything to that. There's our interior after Nuln oil had dried. It really picks out a lot of the details there. Also notice I've painted the wheel wells in black as well, because you can just about see those through the wheels, and it's always good to sort of darken them up. And there's our wheels again with the Nuln oil treatment. And the chassis again, also got hit with the Nuln oil. And the grille piece. These are the screws I like to use. As I said, they're 5mm self-tapping screws, bought straight off of eBay. Pack of about 500 of the things for a couple of pounds. Great value, very easy to use. You literally just drill the holes and screw the screws into it, and it self-taps them. So, before we reveal it, let's take a look at what we started with. So yeah, it was a great looking car to begin with, just really not keen on the silly sort of decals that it has on them. But there's a lot of potential here, especially with a lot of the casting details it had to it. So, let's take a look at what we ended up with. Yep, so here's my interpretation on what that car should have looked like. With some nice fresh new wheels and a brand new paint job. Much more classic design to it. So let's take a closer look at it. Yeah, very pleased with how this one came out. You'll also notice I went over the wheel arches on here with some satin black, just to highlight them, because on the original cars they were sort of a plastic material that was screwed on, and then they had the chrome trim around the edge of them. So I wanted to pick that little detail out on them as well. Yeah, very pleased with this one. The clear coat, by the way, is straight out of a spray can. It's a urethane based one from Rust-Oleum. Very simple to use. So yeah, very pleased with this one. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of it, or if there's anything else you'd like to see changed on it, or what else you would like to see me do in the future. Always let me know down in the comments. Here we go, I just take some extra photos of it. So, let's go take a look at our goddess, Supersonico, and see what she's got for us next time. Now, what's that? Nice, let's take a look at this one. What's this? It's a Maverick Grabber. Very nice. Yep, definitely looking forward to doing this one. Very cool looking car. Thanks for that. So thank you for watching. This has been Alvarez's Diecast Customs, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.